Alright, we're up and running. Hello everyone! Welcome back to another My Broadcast. Today we are back on ARK Survival Evolved, and we are finally going to be covering the tree platforms and talking how to build them. I am sorry it took me 400 years to build this, but as most people know, in the past update, the one that came out recently, your ARK would crash like 24/7. Well, now they fixed that, so my ARK stops crashing and we can actually do this. So anyway, enough dib-a-dab. Tree platforms! Oh my goodness! We have tree houses! Oh! Yes! This is awesome. Okay, so, first things first, you can only build the treehouse in the redwood biome. This is the new biome that recently came up in the update. This is only on the ARK world, so not the center, so it's quite useless on the center for now, because it doesn't have a redwood biome. But for now, it's just in this, redwood biome. It's, it's right literally where I am. It's like near the swamp and all that. It's, hold on, I'll see if I can land and show you on my map. But it's awesome, guys. We have tree platforms, we can build a house, it's gonna be awesome! Okay, so, whoop, okay, fine, Quetzal, just land there. We are here, in that little island there in the middle of the entire map. That is where this whole place has been turned into redwood biome. Don't worry, I will, in another video, go in depth and showing you the whole biome, but today we're just going to cover the trees. And if my Quetzal would like to land, oh my goodness. Alright, we're landed. Cool cools. So, first thing is this. You can build every structure on it, so you can look at me, I can build, generators, my storage, my campfires, all that, industrial forge. Everything can be built here, except for walls. So I'm going to have all my notes in the description below so you can check it out, but I'm just going to read you from my source notes, and then we'll talk more, okay? So here's what the source note says for the platform. Structures such as a stone wall and a wooden wall cannot be placed directly. So I'm going to get a wooden wall. Look at this. I can't even place it at all. But in order to get that, you need to either place a foundation, which is there, or you need to have one of these fence foundations. And then once you do that, you can then either place the wall, or you can then place railings, because railings can't be placed either. So you're going to need one of these babies if you want to build a nice, massive wall around this, in order to, build up. But yeah, everything else will work. Tree platforms will snap in two different positions on a redwood tree. One can use both positions with the upper platform acting as a ceiling to the lower platform. Okay, so that's actually very information. So that's the metal one. I'll show you that now. Actually, I'm just going to put on the fly command so I can get up there and show you. Okay, we can fly. Good. So that's what the wooden tree platform looks, by the way. And this is what the metal one looks like, by the way, as well. If you're wondering about the snap point, I'll get this thing out. I will go over to this tree over here. Sorry, I just realized this would be an important point to tell you. Okay, so look, it's snapped on the tree like there. And then if I look up, it can snap there. So it's got two different snap points. As you can see, you can only be placed 2 points on the tree. And then you get there, and then you just go bam. And then there it is. Now, as you can see, these things are quite high in the air. So it's best to have, like, an air dino of some sort that you can have a lot of weight, because it's like I said, you're going to have to build a foundation. So what I did was I came over here, I built my little wall between these two. You need pillars and all that, so if your world's been pillared up, like on a server, it's going to be quite hard. But yeah, so I built my wall my bridge out of thatch, and then I just built myself a ladders down, and then that's basically how you're going to get up, because like I said, this thing is very high up. So unless you can have a flyer up here, or you have some grappler hooks or something like that, there's going to be a lot of way to get. Also, between the two snap points, they are 14 walls high. So I'm just going to move out a bit so you can see the 14 ceilings, and you feel free to pause the video if you want to look at it and count how many are there. I've put them in two different types of walls so you can see it better, but yeah, there you go, pause it if you want to look. So yeah, it's very big, which is awesome. Unfortunately, like I said, you cannot do the whole ladder snappy thingy unless, you build a thingy and go up there. I haven't really been experimenting much. Well, I've experimented with ramps, and it still needs the whole pillar thing. Unless they've brought in a new update recently, which I didn't notice, whether you're allowed to do, like a whole ramp spiral thing, I don't know. But yeah, basically, it's, from what I've found, is you're just going to have to, somehow build your massive bridges spanning between the two if you want to build like a massive center area, because yeah, it's a lot of work. But I think if you really are devoted to this, you can actually build an awesome house. Like, I don't know, my thoughts for this, it's because I don't know, I was just thinking about it just then. is if I put a thatch foundation here and then I put maybe a hatch frame here and then I just have some like, you know, ladders going down, that would work, and then have like a little piece here I can just jump onto the ladder and not fall to my death. I could climb up, probs, like, yay, I'm on the top level. So that's one way to actually fix it. I just thought of that. Oh no, it's getting foggy. By the way, look at this new environment setting. How sick is this? This fog effect. It's pretty badass. But yeah, so it's 14 thingies. It's got the snap point. You know what? I'm actually... nah, I don't have the resources. I'll show you that when I'll build that in my next stream when I show it to you all, that bit. But yeah, so that's basically it. It is possible to put, you know, smithies, forges on it. The platform doesn't have any snap points, so no ladder or wall placements can be put on the outer rim unless you have a foundation. And like I said, the center doesn't have it. It has 6 color regions, so I'm going to quickly go show you the color regions now. So I've already painted this one earlier as such, so I'm going to go into this mode now and show it. Let's me into it. There you go. So color region 1 is there. You can't really see it. Color region 2 is there. I'll tell you in depth more. So there's that. Color region 4, color region 6, color region 5. So it's got 6 color regions. Color regions. So region 1 is the floor slash underside and netting. Region 2 is the beams and netting. Region 3 is underside, braces and netting. Region 4, tree clamps and netting. And region 5, braces. And apparently region 6 doesn't have one, but I see region 6 here. And I swear I coloured something earlier in region 6. So that's a bit iffy on those notes there. Now you probably want to know how to build this thing. This thing is actually quite expensive, and I'll show you where it is in the engrams as well. By the way, you've got to be level 30 to build this. And you need to know the wooden foundation, wooden ceiling, wooden wall, and then once you do that, you have got the prerequisite so you can unlock it. You'll need to build in a smithy, and yeah, so let's go into it. So we're going to go over here, so you go to structures, go to wood, over here, and then here's the tree platform. So that's 1600 wood, 200 metal ingots, 600 cementing paste, and 600 fiber. Can be built at the smithy. If you go to then the metal one, you're going to need 18,000 metal, 14,000 cementing paste, and 600 fiber. So that is a lot of resources just to build one of these things. So be wary of that when you're building this. So let's go into the engrams and show you where they are. So rank 30 should be somewhat. There's the 40. So where is it? There it is. That's to get to that one. And what rank is the metal one? Is it the same? Oh, metal 60, sorry. Oi. Let's go all the way down here then, find 60. There you go. 60. And you need 55 engrams for the metal one. And for the wooden one, you're going to need... I'm just trying to look. 28 engram points. So that is pretty funky. And to unlock the metal one, its prerequisites are wooden tree platform, metal foundation, metal ceiling. And then you've unlocked it. So that's really good. Same thing applies, doesn't have a snap point, pretty much useless in the center right now because, you know, we've got no redwood biomes. So, yep, that's cool. I think it's got the same color regions as well. Yeah, apparently it's got the exact same color regions. You know what, let's go color this thing. I actually didn't color it beforehand. Let's have a quick look at its color regions. There's number 1, there's number 2, number 3, yep, number 4, 5, and then number 6, which is in the little metal area, revolving part. So that's pretty cool. There's also the tree taps, these new things. Oh, I've completely forgot, I just only realized this. You can only build the tree platforms on these massive trees, by the way. You can't build it on the small ones because the small ones can get knocked down. So massive ones are where you can build your tree platform. So check that out. Tree sap, here you go. It collects sap over time. You need sap to, you know, do stuff. I'll go in depth in my next video, don't worry. What else is there to cover about this thing? I think I've basically covered it from these notes. I mean, I know it was a bit all over the place, but like, I know, it just came to like spontaneous thoughts mid the stream. I was like, oh, this would be important to tell you, or oh, this. So that was my little bit of insanity during the video, so I'm sorry about that. It kind of slowed me down a bit. But yeah, I think I'll just wrap it up here, because I'm going to blabber on for 500 years, so that way you guys get the information out, and you can do it. So, like I said, first things first, this can only be done in the original world, the ARK, as it's the only world with the redwood biome, so you need that one. It can only be built on the massive trees to build these guys. It's got 2 snap points, as you can see. They're 14 walls high. They've got 6 color regions. They are a lot of resources, so check that out in the smith in your engram points to know the prerequisites, and check the smithy to know how much resources you need. So yeah, wooden one is 30 to unlock 28 engram points. Metal one 60, going to be roughly around 55 engram points. Actually, it is 55 engram points. So it's, like I said, a lot of resources. It's going to be a lot of work. It doesn't have any snap points, so remember, if you need to do any building, like, you know, walls and all that, you need to build foundations or wooden fence foundations, so you can actually start building a wall around it. Sentry guns do work. I've got to tell you, sentry guns do work, so I'm going to turn on the power. Unfortunately, you won't really be able to see it, because that Bronto died earlier by my sentry guns. But they do work. I can definitely assure you of that. They have killed many Pteranodons while I was actually building this place. I just got them to like work for me, and they just killed all those Pteranodons. Actually, sick as. So that works. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's everything I need to cover in that little wrap up. I don't know if I've missed anything, then, well, good work, Ninja. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I also know that eventually this video will probably come, what's the word? Old, and when it becomes old, there'll probably be new stuff added to it, so in case when you have watched this video and new stuff has arrived, I will then put annotations in the video, either describing something, or I will put in, like, I'll make a OneDrive folder and be like, here's the constant updates, as soon as I know them. But look, if you guys have anything else to share about the wooden platforms, I assume I've probably missed something, knowing me. So if I've missed anything, look, chuck in the comment section down below, so people can see and know what it is that I missed, and that way they know what's going on, so that way they get an idea, you know what I mean, of how this all works and all that stuff. But yeah, look, thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you want to see more of my further content, please subscribe, feel free, and if you like the video, just smash that like button. But hey, either way, doesn't concern me. Sorry, just my words just like went to insanity. But look, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully catch you guys around. Take care, and also during my video there was a viewer. He's unfortunately left, but thank you so much to that person that was watching. So I hope that helped you. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end this, guys. See you later.